Well, had luck on my side today. I'm probably not gonna be opening this gate no more to put any wood chips in until there's somebody here to help me. So, our greasy piggers here, at least the white one, is going to be fattened up for slaughter probably about December, and we're going to try to do that ourselves here. First time ever. Little Red and he's just going to probably keep the white in company because he can get in and out. So I'm going to put a little bit of these wood chips in and get them some food and water, and then really start laying the feed and minerals and vitamins and such to this white one, get him up to speed. A little warm out here today, so we're pushing some of this in. I would have dumped right into the lot with the gate open, but I happen to have the hog in there, just being curious. So we have to take advantage of a farmer. Poor man has poor ways. Farmer's got to take advantage of the situation. So he was already in there, and I thought, I'm not going to let him out. So I'll just dump the chips in front of the gate, and I'll push them through by hand, which is a little more work, but it's better than trying to catch a hog. If any of you have never done that, it's hard to push a hog to do anything. So we're pushing this through. There they are, all happy as a lark. So what's your thoughts when I process these? Me and the wife actually talking about that this morning. Are we going to skin or scrape? And as far as the skin goes, I don't know that we would be using it for anything, which makes me want to scrape, or skin, I mean. But I'm interested to hear from some of the viewers. What's your opinion, skin or scrape? Okay, everybody. We was talking about butchering this hog, and that's going to be our next big project to come about in about December. We got the meat birds behind us, minus the turkeys. That'll be in a week or two, which you'll see a video on that. But now we're starting to think about preparing for butchering the hog. So this is a homemade, what they call swingle tree or single tree. I forget how it's pronounced, but we use it to hang deer from. It's not super heavy duty, but it's heavy duty enough. I made it years ago when I worked as a welder. So I just took a piece of flat bar, put me some, that's actually some probably fine thread, all thread, heated it, bent it, okay, and then welded in the eyes in the middle. I just took 2 washers and welded, made on there. But I made it wide enough to where their legs would be spread a little bit open, where we can hang. Once they are dispatched, they can hang. This will go through a spot in their leg, just like the deer, to where the tendons, it'll go through the skin, and the tendons and the bone will hold it up, and then it'll hang from this. So I'll have it up in the air, hanging, to where I can start scraping or skinning and working the meat up. So I just thought I'd share this with you. Like I say, I made this for deer when we butcher our own deer around deer season. But we're going to use it on a hog. We're going to try to make an attempt on a hog. Now, our hog ain't going to be no 600-pound hog this time, so it ain't got to be super heavy duty. Let me set it down here. Maybe y'all can get a better look at it. It's hard for me to video. And just so you'll know, it says DLV on it. That's my initials, but it was perfectly straight when I started. If you'll notice, it's got a little bit of a bow to it now. It didn't have that until I welded the DLV, and then the weld drew the metal. So it's got a little bit of a bow to it, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. So that's what we're going to use on that. I'll also introduce y'all to some of our other equipment we're going to try to process the hog with. Like I said, this will be our first year. May or may not turn out well, but you all get to see it firsthand. What to do or what not to do, more like it. Yep. Check it out, everybody. Peaches time. Mama's doing peaches. Are we gonna do anything with the peelings, or are we gonna feed them to the animals? Yeah, okay. No, I'll feed them to the animals. Now right there. Smile for them, Mama. It's gonna be a TikTok.
Of course it is.
Yep. See. Cheese.
Cheese.
Love you. How about kiss? Oh. Hey everybody. Got a glare there. It's off this nice shiny head of mine. Anyway, so we're not going to make jelly with the peach peelings this year like we have in the past. I'm just going to feed them to our hog. And I figured since it tastes so good and the mineral here probably don't taste that good, I'm gonna mix a little bit of that mineral in with these peelings, maybe just a little bit of water, make it kind of soupy and pour it into our hog. But I was gonna share with you here what we use. Let me turn the camera around. So my friend Chad Utley put me on this. This is just a supplement to add to the feed for the pigs. I bought it at a local farm store. I'm gonna mix it up in here with the peach peelings, just a little bit. It won't take much because I put a little in with the feed too. So, and then I'll just make me a nice little slurry and feed it to the hog. Little bit, go get him some. Well, you can share. Don't be hateful. Now, you can't get in here. That's old Vander. Hey, Mama. Have you done put sugar on these? What does sugar do? Makes them bleed, right?
It makes them sweet.
Bleed them out. Plus it makes it sweet. So, reminds me of a song, Linkin Park song for the younger generation. Bleed it out. You probably don't know it.
No, because I'm old school, dear.
Me too. Me too.
I ain't putting this whole thing of sugar in there. If it's so sweet, you won't be able to stand it.
I bet you they're thinking you're making moonshine by 40 pounds of sugar.
Well, the thing of it is, there was a young kid that checked me out.
You mean like running you up or actually checking you out?
He rang me up.
Oh.
Now, if I'd have bought gallon jugs or gallon canners, they probably had questioned it.
Remember that old man talked about the diabetes? I can't remember his name. He's an actor. Talked about the diabetes.
You don't have to eat it.
Oh, I will eat it. I'm gonna do a little video on this apparatus here. Can you see the name on it? Under your hand? I can't read that. Put my glasses on, I can. Rack. Back to basics.
Look at this, sir. The keys.
Sandy, Utah.
Or stop.
Yeah, we borrowed our neighbor's. He had one that was plastic. A version of this, same exact, made exact same way, as just plastic. And we borrowed it and was amazed at how much easier in time it saved peeling apples. So we'll do a little video here on that. Let's see if I do this right. Line him up about right. Let's see what this does, Mom. It's not wanting to quart.
Is it not set in there? You might have to adjust it.
What if I just don't quart?
And then, well, it ain't gonna matter. I'm still going to cut them up anyway.
Oh, I should have went fast. Should have went slow. So, still got to touch up a little bit, but not terrible.
Still got to pour them, so it ain't gonna matter.
Well, are you just going to cut it off of the cores? The apple off the cores, or are you going to actually... Okay, I see.
Cutting it down.
We'll feed them to the hog too. So you're putting them in the water to keep them from turning color, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a little while to do this.
The peaches turn my fingernail black.
Yeah, may do me too. I'd say a lot of the animals will eat the apple peelings. Didn't we try that one time with the cows and they wouldn't eat them?
I don't remember.
I was thinking we did. They'd eat the apples, but they wouldn't eat the peelings.
You know, while it's still moving, I don't have my rubber piece on it. I need to adjust that. This needs adjusted.
Okay.
That's why it's not getting all of it.
Do you need to take more of a bite here?
Yeah.
So
That
you need
needs
to
to go.
lay this back and then adjust that out some.
No, I think this moves forward.
I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can slide this. There we go.
Take off a lot of meat right there. That's about right.
And like you said.
Oh, much better. Much better.
You can actually take them peelings and make apple jelly out of them.
Yeah, we tried that one year, remember?
Yeah.
We just select not to do it this year because we're pushed for time and we have animals that'll eat them. I bet Auntie's horse would eat it.
Oh, I bet he'll love that.
And our pigs will eat it. Our adult hogs and I don't know if the chickens will eat it or not.
Sure they will.
Okay, Mom, we got another gadget here for making apple butter. And this is called a Foley food meal, am I right?
Yeah.
And what you're doing there, you're just putting the apples in, it kind of grinds them and forces them through the holes.
Yeah.
See. Well, does it not force all of it through?
It will. We'll just do a little at a time.
So we're gonna do most of our apples for frying apples. but we are going to do some in the apple butter. These are the ones we're fixing up for frying apples.
It's got a little wire on the bottom of here. It wipes it off when you turn it. See it?
Ah, you do a little more. We'll show everybody else can see.
See it?
And then what, you got a blade up here?
No, it's just a...
Like a little flapper pushes
Yeah,
it through?
yeah.
See it. Where's the box it came in?
Right there.
Okay. This looks like applesauce. That's after we run the apples through the Foley mill, and that's what we got. Now we'll add some ingredients to make our version. I'm going to stress that this is our version of apple butter. There's other ways to make it. It's not the old school way, but it's the way that we do it, and it's the way we like it. So I'm going to show you that as we go here. So, we don't measure much, right?
I don't measure anything. What are you doing? I go by taste.
Yeah. So, this is a warning for diabetes. Diabetes. Better watch out. That's really nothing to joke about, so don't nobody get offended on us there. It's a very serious illness.
And our government can't afford their medicine because of our government. I said,
Yeah.
what I did with my candies?
Before you put it in there, I want to show everybody.
You want red pot?
How many of these do you put in that?
I don't know by taste.
Okay.
Whatever I think tastes is good.
Okay. So now, I'm assuming is the time you add your ingredients. If you was fixing it the conventional way, what would you add? Cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg maybe? What would you put in it?
I just put cinnamon sugar in mine.
Cinnamon sugar. But this little hack right here, we put these in it. And what do you do then? You cook it till it dissolves. And get our the cinnamon flavor and color, the red color from the candies. Definitely want to talk about diabetes here.
You don't have to make it sweet. You can just make applesauce if you just want to be applesauce.
I'm just sharing this little clip here. Somebody else might want to try it this way. They might like it this way. It's just a way that we learned, a hack we learned, and we just kind of go with it. I think it's going to take another pack.
I might take all 4 of them. I don't know.
I'll throw it away. There's our fried apples. There's our peaches. So we got 24 peaches, 24 pints. And we've probably got 24 apples, counting what's in there,
No, we got
cooking, plus the
21 apples.
21 apples plus the apple butter. Okay.
I smell the cinnamon. You smell it now?
I do. It's doing it to it. We got 10 minutes and counting on our first batch of apples in the hot water canner. Alright, so we're putting these in half pints. Is that right? Which is, that's just what we use for like breakfast, put on biscuits and such. So, pretty much cinnamon applesauce, but whatever, it's good. I'll just tell you. And then these apples just came out. And just put another batch in, set for 30 minutes. There's our peaches. They're cooling down.
Half pints, 21 pints or 21 half pints of apple butter and 21 pints of apples and 24 pints of peaches
Pretty awesome.
in one day.
Pound it.
We did it.
Yep.